Even when he was a student, Oklahoma State game day host Matt Fletcher was a recognizable figure. Matt's older sister showed him the ropes on how to be an OSU fan who was both loyal and true.
When I came to school, I hung out with a lot of my sister's friends and some upperclassmen. And so when I was kind of getting into the student section, they were raising me on how to be a good student fan. And one thing I was taught was you have to have a costume. So fast forward 2 years to Bedlam 2006. We camped out for 28 days to get front row seats for the game. This was during the construction of Boone Pickens Stadium, so there were only like 40-something spots in the front row. So we camped out for 28 days, got our front row seats, and then we were like, well, we got to do something big. So we painted our chests and faces and everything orange. And when we got there, they were handing out these orange pom-poms at the gates. And so me and two buddies took them and we stuffed them in our shorts and we made these skirts. And they were silly and whatever for that game. I got a lot of funny looks, but a lot of compliments also. And so it ended up just kind of being my thing for the next 4 years.
It didn't take long for the people to start recognizing the fan with the pom-pom skirt always in the student section. Matt even caught the attention of president of OSU.
So while I was doing the super fandom, I obviously got a little bit of recognition for it. And people started to, recognize me at every game. Oh yeah, that guy's here, that guy's here. That guy's not just a skirt guy, that's Matt. And some of the people that I got to know included Burns and Ann Hargis.
By becoming the super fan who everyone grew to know and love, it ended up opening unexpected doors for Matt's future at OSU.
So when it came time to graduate, President Hargis had this idea for a new position here regarding the customer service at OSU, and he asked me if I'd want to do it. So I applied and got the job and started working as the university concierge just a little while after I graduated. I did that for a few years, and while I was doing that, I moved over to the student union. And back in the student union, the mid-first mic position opened up, and they asked me, they said, hey, well, Matt, people know who Matt is still, and he was spirited, maybe he'd want to do this.
Fan days are some of his fondest memories, and he tries to spread those experiences with all OSU students.
My focus is on students and getting students excited about coming to games. And I think my favorite thing, the most rewarding anyway, is to see the students having a good time, because that meant so much to me when I was in school. And those are the things that you look back and you remember from college. And so if I can help give them a good experience of these things, that makes me feel like I'm really doing a job and a service to them.
Matt is comfortable and confident whenever the mic is in his hands, but that wasn't always the case.
I actually started as broadcast journalism and decided I didn't want to be on camera. I wasn't going to be good at it, and had no idea what I wanted to do with that. So I switched to public relations, and here we are. Now I'm on camera, so I don't know. My very first game, I still walked out with a script in my hand because I was like, I don't know everything I'm supposed to say. And I was like shaking and like trying to act like I wasn't reading it, but I was totally reading what I was, and just speaking in front of that many people the first time was nerve-wracking. I think if anything, I've gotten to a point now where I'm like, like it's gonna happen and whatever I say is gonna come out and we'll be all right. Like, it's gotten to a point where it's not a job, it's just fun. And I'm just out there having a good time, and be sure I plug in a sponsor's name while I'm doing it.
Matt has made incredible memories throughout his 4 years as game day host, but his favorite memory was made this year.
I think this year I actually had my favorite one as far as on the field goes. I got to help with a surprise soldier welcome home.
I have one really cool surprise for you. Your dad came all the way back from Afghanistan to see you be the pistol partner of the game. Here he is right there. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome home U.S. Air Force Captain Dustin Ash.
And people were bawling all over the stadium. It was great. And he was so happy, and his kids were so happy, and his wife was completely caught off guard. And it was a cool moment to be a part of.
Matt not only loves the students at OSU, but he genuinely embraces and cares about everyone in the Stillwater community.
My primary focus is students, but I'm actually all across the board. So it keeps me busy during the day.
Although his job keeps him busy around the clock, Matt says he wouldn't trade his dream job for anything.
This is like that job that everyone wishes they had. And so it kind of puts things in perspective. Like, this is the job, the dream job for everyone. So I'm lucky to have it, and I love that I get to do it. If I can work here till the day I die, that's the way I'd like to do it.